The Search for Other Unicorns. Long ago, in a kingdom far away, there lived a beautiful unicorn named Luna. She was the last of her kind, and many believed that her magic held the key to restoring peace and prosperity to the land. But others, driven by greed and envy, sought to capture her and use her powers for their own gain. Luna knew that she must stay hidden if she was to survive, so she spent her days wandering the forest, careful to avoid the prying eyes of hunters and poachers. But as time went on, Luna grew restless. She longed for companionship, and wished that she could share her magic with someone who would appreciate it for what it was. One day, while Luna was grazing in a meadow, she heard a rustling in the bushes. At first, she was afraid that it was a hunter, but as she peered through the foliage, she saw a young girl with curly green hair and bright brown eyes. The girl gasped when she saw Luna, and for a moment, they both stood still, gazing at each other in wonder. Then, the girl stepped forward and held out her hand. "Hello, beautiful creature," she said softly. "My name is Sofia. What's yours?" Luna hesitated, unsure of whether to trust the girl. But something in Sofia's gentle demeanor put her at ease, and she took a tentative step forward. "I'm Luna," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. Sofia smiled, and Luna felt a warmth spread through her body. For the first time in years, she felt a sense of connection with someone else. "Would you like to be friends?" Sofia asked, her eyes shining. Luna nodded, and they spent the rest of the afternoon playing in the meadow, weaving daisies into each other's manes and tails. As the sun began to set, Luna realized that she had found the companion she had been searching for. Over the next few weeks, Luna and Sofia became inseparable. They roamed the forest together, discovering hidden streams and secret groves. Sofia taught Luna how to make friendship bracelets, and Luna showed Sofia how to make the flowers bloom with her magic. But their idyllic existence was not to last. One day, as they were returning from a picnic, they heard the sound of horses' hooves pounding the ground. Luna's heart raced as she realized that hunters were on their trail. "Quick, Sofia," she urged. "We have to hide." They darted into a thicket, but it was too late. The hunters had seen them, and were closing in fast. Luna could feel their fear and desperation rising as she tried to summon her magic, but it was no use. She was too weak, too drained from the weeks of using her powers to make Sofia happy. As the hunters closed in, Luna knew that this was the end. She closed her eyes, ready to accept her fate. But then, something miraculous happened. A beam of light shot down from the sky, enveloping Luna in its warm embrace. She felt her strength returning, her magic surging through her body like a torrent. With a fierce cry, she reared up on her hind legs, sending the hunters scattering in fear. Sofia watched in amazement as Luna unleashed a wave of magic that swept through the forest, turning the trees into living beings and filling the air with a sweet fragrance. When the storm passed, Luna stood before Sofia, her eyes sparkling with renewed vigor. "I am the last unicorn," she said, her voice ringing out like a bell. "And I will use my magic to protect the ones I love." From that day on, Luna and Sofia journeyed across the kingdom with Luna by her side, spreading the word of the unicorn's magic and the need to protect her. People from all over came to see the last unicorn and learn from her. The kingdom began to change. The people began to show more kindness and love to each other, and the forests and rivers began to flourish. Sofia and Luna became the kingdom's protectors, going on quests to save people and animals in need. They helped farmers protect their livestock from wolves, saved kittens from drowning in a river, and protected a village from a band of robbers. But there were still those who wanted to capture Luna for her magic. A powerful sorcerer named Valtor had heard of Luna's magic and became obsessed with capturing her. He knew that with her power, he could become unstoppable and rule the kingdom with an iron fist. Valtor and his army of dark wizards and beasts hunted Luna relentlessly, and Sofia and Luna had to constantly move to avoid capture. But no matter where they went, Valtor was always one step ahead of them. One night, as they were resting in a secluded meadow, Valtor and his army attacked. Luna fought valiantly, using her magic to protect Sofia and fend off Volta's minions. But she was outnumbered and exhausted, and Valtor managed to cast a spell that left her weakened and unable to use her magic. Sofia knew that they were in grave danger, and that they needed help if they were going to survive. She remembered a legend she had heard about a powerful wizard who lived deep in the forest, one who was said to have the power to defeat any foe. Without hesitation, Sofia set off on a dangerous journey to find the wizard, leaving Luna in a hidden cave to rest and recover. She traveled through treacherous terrain and faced countless obstacles, but she was determined to save Luna and the kingdom. Finally, after days of traveling, Sofia reached the wizard's hidden lair. She begged him to help her, telling him about Luna and the danger she was in. The wizard listened intently, and then he agreed to help. Together, Sofia and the wizard set out to rescue Luna. They traveled through the forest, using their magic to defeat Volta's minions and avoid his traps. Finally, they reached Luna's hiding place. Luna was weak and helpless, and Valtor was closing in. But as soon as the wizard arrived, he unleashed a powerful spell that drove Valtor back and sealed him away for all eternity. Sofia and Luna were overjoyed to be reunited, and they thanked the wizard for his help. Luna's magic was restored, and she and Sofia continued their journey, spreading peace and love throughout the kingdom. From that day on, Luna was no longer the last unicorn. She had brought magic and wonder back to the kingdom, and her legend lived on for generations to come. Sofia and Luna traveled across the land, seeking out any rumors or legends of other unicorns. They visited small villages, talked to travelers and traders, and explored ancient ruins in search of any clues. After many weeks of searching, they heard rumors of a magical forest where unicorns were said to roam free. Sofia and Luna set out for the forest, hoping to find other unicorns and offer them their protection. As they entered the forest, they were immediately enchanted by its beauty. Sunbeams filtered through the leaves, casting dancing shadows on the ground. The air was thick with the sweet scent of flowers, and the sound of birds singing filled their ears. As they wandered deeper into the forest, they suddenly heard a strange noise. It sounded like a high-pitched whinny, and it was coming from somewhere ahead of them. Sofia and Luna quickened their pace, eager to see what lay ahead. As they rounded a bend in the path, they saw a beautiful unicorn standing in a clearing. Her coat was as white as freshly fallen snow, and her mane and tail were a shimmering gold. She was surrounded by a group of small woodland creatures, who seemed to be drawn to her beauty and grace. The unicorn turned her head and saw Sofia and Luna approaching. At first, she seemed wary, but then she saw Luna and her eyes widened with recognition. "Sister," the unicorn said softly, and Luna approached her, nuzzling her gently. Sofia was amazed. She had never seen two unicorns together before, and the sight was breathtaking. The unicorn introduced herself as Selene and explained that she had been living in the forest for many years, watching over the creatures that lived there. She told Sofia and Luna about the other unicorns she had met in her travels, and the danger that they were all facing from hunters and poachers who sought to capture them for their magic. Sofia and Luna knew that they could not let these hunters succeed. They made a vow to find and protect all of the remaining unicorns, no matter what the cost. And so, their journey continued. They traveled far and wide, encountering new friends and foes along the way. They battled fierce beasts, rescued captured unicorns, and helped those in need. As they journeyed, they discovered that there were many more unicorns than they had ever imagined. Each one was unique and special, with their own magic and powers. And with each unicorn they found, Sofia and Luna's love for them grew stronger. In the end, they had found and protected all of the remaining unicorns in the land. They had fulfilled their mission, and their legacy lived on for generations to come.